Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
All right, we want to go back to health and wellness for a moment and turn to Oura Health. The company is on a mission to help wearers of their smart ring live healthier and longer lives by providing personalized health data. And in fact, the company's latest funding round has Oura valued at $5.2 billion. We're pleased to say joining us right now is the CEO of Oura Health, Tom Hale. Tom, great to have you on Bloomberg Television. I want to start with connecting the dot between the weight loss drugs, the GLP-1 drugs, and what you provide to your users. Have you seen the popularity of those obesity drugs? I'm curious what kind of impact or spillover it has to the market that you are serving.
Yeah, so we started in sleep, and for everyone's information, we make a wearable ring that tracks your biometrics and gives you insights and data. And of course, one of the things that our customers are extremely interested in is metabolic health. One of the things that we did last year was start to enable people to track their meals by taking a photograph and seeing the results of what they had eaten, and then start to map that to their metabolic impact. We signed a partnership with Dexcom and also received investment from Dexcom. And Dexcom is the maker of continuous glucose monitors, which is a way you understand your metabolic health through data. So in Oura, what we see now is that people who are generally trying to monitor and manage their health and improve their and optimize their health are really focused on their metabolic health. And GLP-1s basically affect your metabolic health. Now, here's a little known fact. Metabolic health and GLP-1s, they act on your body in a way very similar to sleep. So the more sleep you get, the better off you are. It helps reduce your appetite. At midnight snacking is a real thing. If you don't sleep, you want to eat. And it also helps you feel more satisfied. So one of the things we do is we help people understand the impacts of their behaviors on all sorts of their health, including metabolic.
Got it. Thank you for explaining that. So the ring itself can cost about $300. And then there's a membership fee as well, a monthly fee of about $6 a month. Do consumers have subscription fatigue? And I ask that because your monthly fee is pretty low relative to a lot of other subscriptions out there. And I'm just wondering how you arrived at that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think people do have subscription fatigue, particularly for things that don't provide value. Of course, your health is priceless. And so for people who get the value out of managing and monitoring their health, actually, they're willing to pay quite a lot more than the modest subscription fee that we charge. The thing that I find most interesting as somebody who's been in subscription businesses for most of my life is that the retention rates for Oura are literally off the charts. We are better than best in class than consumer subscription products like Netflix or Spotify. It's really stunning. And I think that just goes to the fact that if you've invested in a piece of hardware, which people do, they buy the ring first before they pay the subscription, and you care about your health, you will retain really, really well. And so our subscription business is both large and very, very stable. So we're very pleased with the outcome.
I am curious, Tom. Where's the competition? When this ring first started to become popular, there was this idea that, you were going to be knocked off in a big way. And I know there have been a few entrants in this space that have kind of come and gone or certainly didn't get traction. Well, what are you doing that I guess these other companies can, and particularly the larger companies, the Apples and Samsungs of the world?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that we've been doing this for a long time. As you probably know, the power of AI and machine learning really depends on data. And we've been collecting not just data from our users, but scientific research data to really inform our algorithms and inform our product. We're a science-first company. Mm-hmm. We depend always on the research and always on the differentiation that science can provide. The other thing that's really important to recognize is that as people come to this market, many of them come to it thinking about the problem that they're solving is fitness. This is sort of a classic use case for wearables, so the Fitbit, that's how people think about it. Whereas I think our approach has been to think much more broadly about health. So for example, we started in sleep, we expanded into women's health, now we're looking at cardiovascular health and metabolic health as we started this conversation. And the breadth of that offering, people don't necessarily just want to think about one dimension of their health, they want to think about all of them.
So what's next for this company? We talk about a company that's more than 10 years old right now. It's had phenomenal growth, phenomenal revenue. And obviously, Tom, your appointment a few years ago as CEO raised a lot of speculation that they would be ready to go public. That was 2022. It's 2025. Are you going public this year?
I don't think we have any plans to go public. And quite frankly, as someone who's operated public companies my entire life, I'm really enjoying operating a private company.
Yeah.
And so I don't think we've got a lot of ambition to go public anytime soon. And if we do, we will definitely let you guys know.
Yes, let's make sure that happens. Tom, final question to you. What is your fastest growing customer? Is it, the young people, or is it someone who is on a new fitness kick because of something like GLP-1? Are they seniors?
Well, this is stunning. So we have customers across the entire spectrum, from CEOs to moms to busy dads to teenagers and college kids who are managing their health. The interesting thing to me is that two big changes in our demographic in the last 12 months have been, one, women. We actually used to be majority men, and we've slipped to majority women. And that's on the back of our FDA-approved features like fertile window, or just basically the ability to predict when you're going to have your cycle, which, by the way, the ring can do very accurately because it's using temperature to predict it. The other side of it, of course, is young people have been really, really into health and really into being proactive about their health. And we've seen that group, basically kids and young adults from 18 to 25, is the fastest growing demographic and is about a couple percentage points from being the largest demographic for Oura. Really interesting to see how important health is to the youth and the young people around the world.
All right, Tom, appreciate you taking time for us. Tom Hale, CEO
Thanks, Romaine.
of privately held Oura Health, for now.